Hello friends, good evening and welcome to HitBullsEye. My name is Manish Mittal, and in this session we are going to discuss the current affairs for today, that is 14th of December 2021. So in case you have come to the channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you receive the notifications of these videos every day. Let us see what all important has happened in this date, that is today. So 5 important news that we will be discussing. Number 1 is from international sphere. India has been re-elected to International Maritime Organization Council. So there is an International Maritime Organization and it has a council. So India has been re-elected. That means India also earlier was a part of this. So now it has been re-elected. So we'll see some basics of International Maritime Organization. Secondly, Defense Minister of India, that is Shri Rajnath Singh, has inaugurated Swarnim Vijay Parv. We'll see Swarnim means it's a golden jubilee year. So we'll see what is that event that has completed 50 years and in the memory of which this Vijay Parv is being celebrated. Then the third news, we'll study the first drone Mela at Gwalior. Drones are becoming increasingly important. A few months back, the government of India also came out with draft guidelines for regulating the drone sector. So we'll see the significance of first drone Mela. At number 4 is a very unique concept, which indeed signifies how the world is grappling with, a work and family balance, work-life balance. So UAE has become the first country in the world to transition to a 4.5-day work week. Generally, we have 6-day week, 5-day week, or even 7-day week in countries like Japan. But now it's going to be a model country with 4.5-day work, Monday to Thursday, 4 full days, and Friday is going to be a half day, things like that. So we'll see. And in the end, we'll see the Global Health Security Index 2021. Its ranking has been released. Where does India stand? And which organization is responsible for releasing it? All that we will see. So let us start. So first, India has been re-elected to International Maritime Organization Council. And it is for the 2-year category for 2022 and 23. Biennium. Basically, the members are elected for 2 years, that is biennium. And it is elected under category B states. There is some criteria for International Maritime Organization under which it has classified the countries as category A and category B. So India has been re-elected in category B. The assembly has elected the members of the council. Assembly has all the members of International Maritime Organization, and the council is a smaller body that takes the decisions. So the council, as I told you, is the executive organ of International Maritime Organization and supervises the work of the organization. So basically, what's the mandate of International Maritime Organization? It basically keeps a check or keeps a tab on entire maritime domain of the world. So all the trade, the shipping that is there in the world for exports and imports, all that is regulated, and you can say the rules that are internationally acceptable are framed by the International Maritime Organization. So it's an important body at the global level. Its headquarters are in London, which is the capital of United Kingdom, and it is under the overall supervision of United Nations Organization. And it is a specialized agency of United Nations, and it was founded in 1948. So any type of maritime disputes or disputes related to exclusive economic zone or international waters are resolved by International Maritime Organization. Then you have let's go to the second news. Defense Minister inaugurates Swarnim Vijay Parv. So the Defense Minister, Shri Rajnath Singh, inaugurated the Swarnim Vijay Parv, which is celebrating 50 years of India's victory in the 1971 war. So Swarnim basically means golden. So Swarnim Vijay Parv means the 50 years of victory in the war of 1971. So for the uninitiated, let me tell you that in 1971, and you can say before 1971, Pakistan was basically two different territories. There was West Pakistan and then there was East Pakistan. West Pakistan is the Pakistan as we know it today, but East Pakistan was today's Bangladesh. So East Pakistan, there was a sentiment that started growing in East Pakistan that Bangla language is something that unites them. So they started demanding their own country because it was not connected, it was not congruous. So West Pakistan was thousands of kilometers away from East Pakistan, and there was an entire India in between. So the Eastern Pakistani people started demanding that they should get their own country, which they started calling Bangladesh, on the basis of the language that is spoken in Bangla area. Since it is, it shares its culture with Bengal. That's why we call Indian state of Bengal as West Bengal, because East Bengal is actually East Pakistan or Bangladesh as we call it. So in that war, India supported East Pakistan, or India supported Bangla people. Why? Because of that issue, lakhs of people started migrating illegally into India. So it was creating a lot of demographic invasion into India, and it started affecting Indian interests. So India at that time, Ms. Indira Gandhi was the prime minister. She took the lead and she defeated Pakistan and Pakistani forces in the war, and a new country named Bangladesh was created. So it was due to the efforts of India that Bangladesh was created. So India celebrates it as a victory day, and it has been 50 years of India's victory in the 1971 war. So Defense Minister inaugurated Wall of Fame 1971 at the inaugural ceremony near India Gate. So this event, as I told you, is celebrated because of the 50 years of India-Pakistan war at India Gate in New Delhi. Third news, first drone Mela has been held at Gwalior, which is in Madhya Pradesh. So in Madhya Pradesh, the city of Gwalior, which is very famous from historical point of view as well. And here the first drone fair in the country has been organized. So this shows the importance that drones are going to carry moving forward, whether it is in security sphere, whether it is in technology sphere. And that's why this drone fair has been held. And it was organized by Ministry of Civil Aviation, number one. Number two, Government of India. Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India. Number two, Government of Madhya Pradesh. And number three, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, one of the most important industry bodies in India. So FICCI, that is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Madhya Pradesh government, and this is 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is, it's like we are celebrating 75 years of our independence in 2022. So whatever is happening from 2021 to 2022, in any sphere, if we are growing, we are counting it as a part of the 75th year of Indian independence. So this venue is very important, and the organizations that have organized this Mela are also important. Next, very heartening news, I would say. So to strike work-life balance in post-COVID scenario, United Arab Emirates has now thought that let's give people a breather and let's give them a 4.5-day work week. Just 4.5 days of working week, and it will start from January 1, 2022. And it has become the world's first country to make this employee-friendly transition. Now, employees are going to like it a lot. So the new schedule is going to be Monday to Thursday from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And on Friday, half day, that is 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then after that, the entire Friday is free, then entire Saturday and entire Sunday. This will be full holidays under the new rule. So it's going to be basically a 4.5-day work week. Now, it looks like a very simple news. And from fact point of view, you just have to remember two things. First is that the name of the country, and second is that it's a 4.5-day work week. But what is even more important is it shows the importance of work-life balance in, post-COVID scenario, because the work from home has become such a menace for many people that they are finding it really difficult to manage between their work life and their home life. So they are working all the time, and yet the work is never getting complete. That is what has come out in most of the surveys. People seem to be working like 10 to 12 hours a day, and yet the work doesn't seem to end, because it is not a full-time concentrated work. In between, there are household chores. So it's basically to strike the work-life balance so that people may work for less number of hours, but the quality of work in those hours should be more and more. So of course, this is going to inspire a lot of depth of work and family life or work-life balance in people's lives. A welcome transition, I would say. Then in the last news that we are discussing today, Global Health Security Index has been released, and it is released by two organizations in collaboration. One is a Nuclear Threat Initiative, that is NTI, and second is the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. So the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, in association with or in partnership with Nuclear Threat Initiative, launched this index called the Global Health Security Index. And according to this index of 2021, the world's average overall index score has reduced to 38.9 out of 100 from 40.2. So what is the reason why the overall health security in the world has gone down? Much of it can be attributed to the COVID-19. It has seen crores of people being affected and lacks skilled. So the health security has presumably gone down. And the country that has topped, as you can see here, is United States of America with 75.9%, 75.9 score out of 100. That shows the advanced level of healthcare in United States of America. Then at number 2 is Australia. At number 3 is Canada. Number 4, Canada. And number 5, Thailand. So number 1, USA, number 2, Australia, number 3, Finland, number 4, Canada, and number 5, Thailand. India falls at 66th place out of 195 countries. So not a very good performance for India. Although it is in the top 1/3 countries, but it is just at the margin. So India has ranked at 66 out of 195 countries with an overall score of 42.8. 42.8. And if you compare it with the USA, it is almost half the score of USA. And what is even worse is the change is minus 0.8 from 2019. That means the health security of people in India has overall gone down by 0.8 percentage point. So this is something that is of concern. And the reason why the entire world's health security index has gone down is because of COVID-19 and the resultant concerns. USA remains on the top. So what is very important is the country which has topped it, that is USA. India's rank, that is 66. India's score, that is 42.8. And the organizations that are responsible for releasing this index, that is Nuclear Threat Initiative and Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security. So these are the important news that I wanted to discuss with you today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that the word can spread and they can also take advantage of the same. Also, if you like the content being shared here, there's a link in the description of GK website of HitBullsEye, gk.hitbullseye.com. You can go there and there are a lot of free resources that you can download and that you can avail, right, for your exam preparation. That is all from my side. Thank you so much and have a good night.